Alrighty.
All right, we're spooling up.
Spooling?
We are spooling. We are spooling to the internet.
We have spool. Dadgum.
We
I
have
don't know what is going
spoolage.
on. What's going on with this? I need a haircut.
I got most of mine cut.
Yeah, this is not. You didn't go all the way?
No,
Okay, good for you.
I got a little fuzz hanging out.
That's okay. That's good. It's funny because the way that I wear my hair, this part
Yeah.
grows faster,
Oh.
so it just starts coming down. I look more and more like Eddie Munster every day.
Oh God, that's funny. Maybe you need like a little Jerry curl, like Bowser from Sha-Na-Na-Na.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Mm.
Sha-Na-Na. What? Did you used to watch a TV show?
Yes.
What was it? Live with Sha-Na-Na?
Yeah, something like that.
The Sha-Na-Na show or
I
something?
think the Bay City Rollers even had a TV show.
Good Lord have mercy. What were we thinking?
Wait, you can sing? Oh, you should be on TV too.
You know, I get Battle with the Network Stars.
Yes.
I get what was the name of that show?
I get
That's
Donnie and
Incredible?
Marie. I get
Yeah.
Sonny and Cher.
Yeah. You remember
Yeah.
That's Incredible?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I get all that.
Yeah.
Do not get the Sha-Na-Na thing. Oh,
Yeah.
somebody said, "Hey, howdy, hey, hey, howdy, hey."
Hey, howdy, hey. Is there a snake in my boot?
There's a snake in my boot.
boot.
So we got Chris Evans playing Lightyear. Who would you like? And don't say Tom Hanks. Who would you like to play the real world inspiration for Woody?
Tom Cruise.
That's a good choice. I mean, it'd just be his voice. I mean, that's a good choice. I think the most obvious
Brad Pitt?
choice. That's a great choice too. I think the most obvious choice for me would be Robert Downey Jr.
I was going to say Robert Downey. That was my first thing that came in my head. The first thing that came in, I said Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
seriously. I
Yeah.
mean, he could pull that off.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I mean, I think kind of nice. Captain America and Iron Man going at it again.
Right. That'd be
You
it'd be funny.
are-
It'd be funny.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe like a cowboy, but there aren't any around anymore. Clint
Well,
Eastwood.
No, I mean, it'd go back in. Well, yeah, that would be kind of cool. If Val Kilmer still had the capacity to speak, you know.
No, I'm Batman.
Hey, howdy, hey. I'm your Huckleberry.
Hey, howdy, hey. I'm your Batman.
That's right. Do you know that line? I'm your Huckleberry?
No.
Did you ever see the movie Tombstone?
Yeah, but such a long time ago.
Oh yeah, it's one of my favorite movies. And I found out the other day. So I said it to somebody, and they say, "Hey, you're saying that wrong." And I'm like, I know I know how to say Huckleberry. He's like, he's not saying Huckleberry. He's saying Hucklebearer. Hucklebearer.
Oh,
So
Hucklebearer.
apparently, on the sides of caskets,
Uh-huh.
these are called Huckles.
Huh.
So I'll be your Huckle bearer. I'll take you to your grave.
Ah.
Now you
Hence
do.
the name of that TV show, Tombstone.
Yes, Tombstone. And it was in Arizona, so that
was
worked
in
out well.
Arizona, yeah.
Tombstone, Arizona, it worked out well.
That's good.
All right.
It's a twofer.
It's a double entendre.
Mhm.
All right, everybody, welcome to the show. So glad that you're here. We're going to go ahead and get into it right now. You ready, Uncle T?
I'm ready.
In today's show, we've got news about Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser, Epcot construction deadlines. Expected deadlines. What's going on with Walt Disney World annual passes? And now tickets. Headline news, meetups, trivia, and oh so much more. All in today's Disney Parks podcast.
Welcome to the Disney Parks Podcast with your hosts, Tony Casanova from DisneyByTheNumbers.com and Parkhopper John from WDWParkhoppers.com. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the podcast at all times. And get ready for the Disney Parks Podcast.
Hey, before we get too far into the show, we want to let you know about our good friends and sponsors, Destinations to Travel. As travel starts opening up, not only in the United States, but all over the world, you're going to want to be well aware of whatever restrictions or COVID travel plans that you need to make sure that you have the best vacation. I mean, Tony and I just got off cruises. Had we not known what we needed to do before we got there, it could have saved us. It saved us a lot of time and money, because there were some things that we had to do beforehand. And the only way that you can really get to know that is either spend all your free time researching it, or let our friends at Destinations to Travel be your guide to your next great vacation. Doesn't matter what you're wanting to do, a vacation trip, a cruise, you want to go somewhere, maybe there's an all-inclusive that's open to guests from the United States or wherever you're listening from. Destinations to Travel can be your guide, and they'll save you time, money, and frustration, and it all costs you nothing. So why wouldn't you go to DisneyParksPodcast.com/travel, sign up today, and you'll also be putting your name in on the form that'll let you know the next time Disney puts out anything like free dining, any discounts that are going on. They'll let you know. You'll be the first to know. Maybe you want to try to book your own Star Cruiser event and you rob Fort Knox. Hey, they can do it for you. Our friends at Destinations to Travel are the best. We appreciate them. We're so glad to be partnered with them. They'll help you guys out. And again, it doesn't cost you a dime. Go to DisneyParksPodcast.com/travel.
Sounds good.
How you doing, buddy?
Good. How about you? What's exciting?
Not a lot. Been kind of busy, getting ready for Thanksgiving. You just came back from New York.
Yeah.
Good trip.
New York. I will tell you, you have to go see the Christmas show at Radio City Music Hall if you've never done it. I think this is the year to do it. Everybody has to be vaxxed. You have to show your card to get into the theater. And the ticket prices are extremely, extremely cheap. Extremely cheap. I was seeing mezzanine tickets recently for $39.
Wow.
They are just looking to put butts in seats to, make the theater full. We sat in the orchestra for the first time, for $100 a seat. But normally those are $800 to $1,200 that I've looked in past. So, it's a good show. They changed it up a little bit, but New York City's trying to be very cautious. Restaurants are asking for a vax card. You have to be vaxxed to go into any building, almost. So just they have an app. It's called New York City Safe COVID or something like that, and you can upload your ID and your COVID card, and then you just show it to people at the door. Okay, here's my card. Here's my card. So
Right.
you don't actually have to carry the card around. They'll take the picture. As proof, as long as the ID matches the name on the vax card. Duh.
Right.
And it was funny going down. Our plane was like half empty, going to New York. Coming back, the complete opposite. Always full coming to Florida.
That's right.
The
No
land
matter
of the
what.
free.
That's right. The Wild Wild West.
Oh wait, you don't have to wear a mask anywhere indoors at a restaurant?
What?
Oh, I'm going to Florida.
I got to go to Florida.
I
You can go to the beach. You can go to the beach. You go to Walt Disney World.
Yeah.
You can go
I'm
to
going
Universal.
Florida. Yeah.
Oh my God. You can
Yeah.
breathe real air cleanly, not
Yeah.
mask,
Yeah.
nap filter.
I'm going
Yeah.
to Florida.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. So.
This was a time we kind of set aside to talk a little bit about the D23 destination. D23, excuse me, I got that wrong. But Tony was traveling. I was super overwhelmed, and we really didn't spend a lot of time on it. I went through my social media a lot, and we're going to talk about some of the big ticket item news stories anyway. We've got a show, if you're a Patreon subscriber, that specifically talks about the D23 event. So not to tease you guys, but you should definitely hop on Patreon.
Right.
We'll talk about that just a little bit. But
Yeah.
underwhelmed, I think, is the word that everybody...
Yep.
There was another word that I don't want to use in the open show, but underwhelming, I think, was the word that most people came away with.
Yeah.
If there had to be a favorite part from what you've seen, Tony, what would it be for you?
Watching Josh struggle with a lightsaber.
Oh my God! I'm holding up.
Watching a fake laser light fake him out.
My favorite was seeing the laser go past him and go like, phew, he go, oh, phew, oh, phew, oh. Dude, you don't do anything. Like, just imagine.
Apparently, he has not played video games in the last 20 years.
Josh, just imagine it's a tennis ball. Instead of swinging a racket, you just have to put your lightsaber in front of it. Just imagine it's a tennis racket, Josh. I would say for me, I think the best thing was our buddy Panda sat in one of the Guardians of the Galaxy Galactic Rewind coaster cars and said it was very comfortable. So
good.
If Panda says that, then I think I'll be okay because we both. Talk about when they launched that Doors Mine Train.
Yeah.
The complaining session between he and I was just.
Or Flight of Passage.
Flight of Passage. Don't even get me started.
It's a 3-time loser attraction. Is it a three-peat loser for you?
Or two.
A two-peat?
Two times, and you were with me both times.
Yeah, two-peat.
I'm a two-peat.
You're two-peat loser attraction.
I think for me, outside of the car, I was. Oh God, I don't really have anything. Yeah. I'm glad that the Epcot stuff is finishing.
Yeah.
Sooner.
Well,
sooner than we thought. So, 2023 is close enough for me. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Hey, I do have some show and tell.
Do you now?
I do. I forgot this the last time I was around. So, if you go to Space 220 and you order a specific drink, I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but you will get this pack of cards, and you get 5 cards in each pack.
Hello.
And on the back has like a little description of the card, and there, you can see like there's a Mercury series and a Venus series, and they're nice cards. They're pretty good looking cards. I'm not gonna lie. But these are selling like hotcakes on eBay. There is a very rare white card that is selling on eBay for $650.
Why does a special card always have to be white?
I don't know.
So let it spin.
I don't.
Funny.
I don't know. But you can only get these at Space 220. It's space220florida.com if you want to go visit the website and see about the restaurant.
Nice.
They said the little elevator was very underwhelming.
Well, what did you want?
It was very cheesy. You're in a room, you're looking down, and then you lift off from Earth, and there was like no effects or anything in the room. No rumbling.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, if you want to get your friends and family something for Christmas, we have. Let's see if I can back this up a little bit. What I'm calling bumper magnets. So there's our tagline. We'll see. Yeah. So it's the size of a bumper sticker, but it's actually a magnet. You can put it on your fridge or your car. I'm not going to stop you.
Or your friend's car.
What? Or your friend's car.
Or your friend's car.
Or your enemy's car. I don't care.
Hey,
I don't care where it goes. Yeah. You can get those not at Disney Parks Podcast. We got to set up a store there, John.
We have one.
No, we don't. We don't. There's no WooCommerce over there.
Oh, well, that's true.
I'll have to do that over the holidays. Anyway, you can get these at DisneyByTheNumbers.com. That's where there's a store right now. So go to DisneyByTheNumbers.com, and these are in the shop. They're being made to order right now. We don't, have them stacked up, piled up. So if you order it, we'll take us a couple days to make it and then send it to you. So that's it. And they're cheap.
They're inexpensive.
Yes.
They're not cheap. They're inexpensive.
Yes. They're made with love, and they're inexpensive.
That's right. All right. So you got anything else you want to talk about?
No.
Well, then there's nothing else that you and I can do, my friend, except get into the news.
And now, Disney Parks Podcast News.
You know, one thing that the Imagineers do really, really well, and we've got a buddy who's an Imagineer who is a former Imagineer who is a show writer. He does understand the concept of telling a good story, and now we know the backstory for the Halcyon ship from Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser. Why? Because they shared it at Destination D23.
Nice.
Many details were shared about Star Wars Galactic Cruiser, including the backstory. And here it is, and I quote, "The Halcyon Star Cruiser is the jewel of the Candrilla Star Line. On board the 100-cabin Corellian MP01400 model Star Cruiser, you'll voyage to the far reaches of the galaxy in legendary comfort and style." Recently refurbished and re-outfitted, the Star Cruiser combines modern conveniences with the romance of the age of exploration. Does that tell you anything about the backstory of this hotel?
No. How does that tie to anything we've seen or heard in the current Star Wars timeline?
It doesn't. There's so many holes. I mean, look, I don't want to be the complainer guy. I mean, I know that we both have a tendency to be a little bit more realist than some other Disney podcasters. And we both love Disney, and that's why we get so frustrated with it, because it's like there's glaringly obvious things like little holes.
Yeah.
This big one that you could drive a truck through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How does this tell the story? It's been refitted. Okay, great. We know that it's
from what
Corellian.
To what?
Yeah. We know that it's a Corellian MP0 1400. We know that it's from the it's either the Chandrilla or the Candrilla Star Line. That's what we know. It's been refurbished and re-outfitted.
I mean, if they said it like it, it was docked at Lando Calrissian's, space thing or whatever, and he decided to sell it, and whatever. At least tie it to something we have reference to,
Yeah, and I think here's so some Disney friends and I were chatting this weekend, and I think here's what we suspect.
Okay.
That this is going to be the story for the first year. And then after that, it's going to change. Because if you have like any cruise, you have multiple people. So, we have people coming on the ship in 2022. Well, if they want to come back on 2023, it should be a different experience to a degree. As much of a degree as it can.
Right.
But I did find this out from an anonymous Disney source that there are people, and I didn't tell you this on purpose because I wanted to see your eyes, that have booked back-to-back trips on the Star Cruiser.
Is their mom going to miss them from their basement?
Dude, these are rich people. These are phenomenally rich people doing this.
I will tell you who these people are. Since they started with the Golden Oak people, I assume it's them.
Probably.
Or the next group down from that was the Club 33 people. So I assume it's those people. Those would be my two group of people that would probably be able to do that.
Right.
Yeah. So what would be... Yeah, I know. What would be the purpose of doing three of them back to back?
Just to be able to do everything.
So you know what that tells me? So that tells me that this is too short. That they should have it like a regular cruise. Like you can have a 2-day experience, a 3-day experience, 4-day experience, 5-day experience, 6-day, 7-day, 8-day, 9-day, 10-day, 12-day, 14, 20, 30,
Okay,
50.
here's the problem. A, we don't know everything that's going to be happening on board.
We don't.
B, you can't do anything after a certain time.
Okay.
You might be able to go to the bar.
Yeah.
But I mean, unless you don't mind spending $20 on drinks every night for a drink, how how often I say this laughing because I'm surrounded by booze, but I mean, how often could you go to the bar every night?
Well,
You
there'd
know?
have to be other things to do. There'd have to be multiple lounges doing different things, or more engineering things to do, or more space training, Jedi training to do,
Yes.
or scavenger hunts on the ship. You're trying to find somebody or
Yeah.
something to give them a message.
Yeah.
They'd have to add more things to this to make it, I guess, longer than 2 days. And
Well,
I
my
guess Disney's Imagineering ran out at 2 days worth of content.
my thing would be is like, okay, you get on it, and then you think, oh, there's going to be all this stuff. I can't wait.
Right.
I'm going to do back to back, and then
Mm.
you get on it, and you're like, crap, I've got 2 more experiences, and I've done everything.
Yeah.
And then the thing is so funny is, you've got to process through the entertainment concept of it
Yeah.
because it's like, okay, so you've got, not to ruin the magic, but I mean, you have to have aliens.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have, the people to run all the stuff and make it work.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
And then there's a point in the day where it's going to have to stop or at least slow down to minimal.
Mm-hmm.
And the rooms don't have TVs.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got 2 kids
Mm-hmm.
stuck in a hotel room, nothing to do, and
After like 8 o'clock at night.
after 8 or 9 or 10 o'clock at night,
Yeah.
you're not going to take your kids to the bar, although I probably would. But the funny thing is we were talking about is like, what if somebody on the ship smokes?
Yeah. They're gonna have to go
Yeah.
outside.
They're going to have to go back to the docking thing,
Mm-hmm.
get on a shuttle,
Mm-hmm.
be flown back down to Earth,
Uh-huh.
go to where you can smoke,
Uh-huh.
get back on the shuttle, get
Mhm.
flown back up to the Halcyon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's just it boggles the mind. But
Yeah, I can't wait to, because it's going to happen. Some of the tech not work on the ship.
oh, yeah.
And I don't, I hope Disney's thought about, well, if this does this or doesn't do this, what's our plan B? What do we do to entertain the guests while
Yeah.
we're trying to reboot, 13 servers to get the characters back online, or the, whatever.
And what happens when one of the view screens or both of the view screens go down, so you're not looking out in space, and
Yeah,
they shut
in
the
your room.
blinds,
Yeah.
and then they shut the blinds, and
Yeah.
you're stuck there for 5 hours, and
Yeah.
somebody starts having a problem because they're
Yeah.
claustrophobic.
Right. Or,
know.
or one of the key, role-playing people, calls out sick.
Yeah. Some issues there.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they work through all that. It's going to be an amazing experience.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, the first 3 months are sold out, so there you go.
We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out how good it is. I'm sure there'll be plenty of pictures and video on the internet.
Oh, yeah. No
You
surprise.
know what would be funny? If Disney said you're not allowed to take pictures of video on the ship.
Oh, my God. Bloggers' brains would explode.
Wait a minute. I paid $4,000, and you're going to tell me I can't take a picture here?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what we're telling you.
Good luck for that.
Can we have your camera, please?
Yeah,
Thank
good luck with that.
You'll get your camera back when you leave the ship.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Hey, Imagineers are stating that Epcot's expansion will be completed in 2023. Apparently, that's when the construction loan money runs out.
Oh, I'm sure they've got a rolling tab. It's okay.
I'm sure the bank is like, listen, we can't keep this rolling forever.
Yeah.
So at the Destination D23 event, musical attractions of Walt Disney World panel discussion, Imagineer John Dennis mentioned that the Epcot expansion will be completed in 2023, I guess over his dead body. That deadline coincides with the completion of the Epcot theme song that is being composed by Pinar Topek. This is the guy who wrote the original Epcot song. So he's back for round 2. The new theme song was previewed at the last D23 Expo. So, but
So wait,
you know
well,
what? There were no details of anything that's happening, which is the sad part.
Hang on.
Yeah.
The deadline coincides with the completion of the Epcot theme song that was being composed by Pinar Toprak. The new theme song was previewed in the last D23 Expo, so I guess I only played a portion of it.
I think so.
This is what I've got.
I got 3 notes. Dun, dun, dun. Name that tune.
Name that tune. It's a great big beautiful tomorrow. Close. That's crazy. I'm glad that we've got some light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah. I mean, I'll be more happy when the construction walls go down. That's when I'll start getting excited. Yeah. But until then, I'm going to kind of hold my excitement.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Not that I want to jump into comments during the show. One of the guys in the comments like, people are going to smoke in their rooms. It happens every day. This is not a Disney hotel room that opens up to the open air.
Yeah.
I mean, you are in a building.
It's a cell block.
Cell block Star Wars.
It's a concrete building with like 5 windows.
Yeah, it's going to be...
that don't open.
Can you imagine somebody smoking in the room and all of a sudden all the alarms go off? Do we have to wait to take the shuttle down to Earth? No, just get out. You idiot, you never left.
When's the fire shuttle start?
That's right. There's a bunch of people standing outside a hotel dressed like Jedis. What's going on? All right, let's get off that subject. Yeah. Walt Disney World has stopped. Okay, we've got an addendum to this. Tony caught me up to this before we went on air. Walt Disney World has stopped sales of most annual passes ahead of the busy holiday season. There's a whole long article here. But apparently now Disney has stopped selling tickets.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So the only annual pass they are selling is the Pixie Pass, which only allows you in the park after Epcot after 4, and only on weekdays, and has blackout dates on top of that. So it's no weekends with blackout dates after 4, Monday to Friday. It's the most limited pass that can possibly be sold on planet Earth.
Every other Thursday from 2 o'clock until 4:45, and then you can come every 5th Wednesday from 6 p.m. until 6:15. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. So as John was saying, the regular ticket sales have been suspended. So I was curious, as a Disney newscaster,
as you do.
So I went to Disneyland. And I tried purchasing tickets, and the complete month of November and December are completely gone. You cannot buy a ticket you can buy a ticket in January, but you cannot have one for November or December. So if you don't already have a ticket to go to Disneyland, or Disney World for that matter,
right,
you will not be able to buy a ticket at this point.
So if you snoozed, you losed.
Yeah. What does the Park Hopper family think of this, since you currently don't own one? Not that you had intentions probably to buy one anytime soon.
We did, but we weren't planning on doing it until after the first of the year. We're going to be out of town a lot of December.
Yeah, it's blacked out probably for any ticket you would buy anyway.
Yeah. So this is not affecting us per se, but it's interesting. I mean, we knew that the pandemic was going to cause a lot of changes to how Disney runs business, but I didn't realize it'd be like, I could not imagine a world in which Disney said, stop.
No more tickets.
No more tickets. No more tickets. No more passes. That has got to be hurting their bottom line. I mean, seriously.
As a stockholder, I'm saying, what the hell, are you crazy? Just if the demand has gone up, raise the capacity. Mm-hmm. At least to get you through the holidays so you can get more cash grab, Bob Paycheck. I thought that's what you were doing, trying to get money. As a stockholder, I'm like, what the hell's going on? As a pass holder, I'm also going, what the hell are you doing?
Right. You know, because I watch a lot of football, and you look at these college stadiums
Hmm.
to hold 100,000 people, and they're wall to wall.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're like, okay, so that's happening, and then Disney is restricting how many people come in the parks, and I get it because if somebody gets COVID at Walt Disney World, it's over.
Yeah. Yeah. There was a rumor started by a blogger, and I'm not going to say who, saying that that Disney was going to only allow vaxxed people in the park. That'll never happen. We live in the land of the free here in Florida, and that would never fly. Governor DeSantis would fine them so much money that it would make them think twice about that move. You know.
It's going to be interesting when he runs for president. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. And then DeSantis would rip the Disney name off of every building and park it was ever put on in the state of Florida.
Yeah, that would probably be the way it goes.
So, for you bloggers that like doing clickbait, interesting. I see how you operate, my friends.
Poor choice. Poor choice,
Exactly.
friends. Poor choice.
Exactly.
Do it the old-fashioned way.
Yep. All right, so Mirabelle from Encanto enjoys Disney Viva Navidad during Disney's Festival of the Holidays at Disney's California Adventure. This holiday season, gather your family and your friends for a limited time celebration. Assuming you can have a ticket, Walt Disney Animation Studios' all-new musical comedy. It's a musical comedy, John.
It's a tour de force of comedy and music.
All right. Encanto. At Encanto.
We have no idea what this movie is about.
None. Not at all. Yeah. Well, here we go. It's set in Colombia.
I knew that.
It's everything I need to know.
Yeah.
Inspires new experiences that expand the cultural representation of Disney. Viva Navidad. The park's festival holiday favorite that features authentic dancers, musicians, costumes, and decor inspired by countries of Mexico and Brazil. Brazil. Disney Festival of the Holiday celebrates the spirit of Christmas, Navidad, Hanukkah, Diwali, Kwanzaa, the Three Kings Day, with live entertainment across the parks. And here is the myriad of entertainment.
Yep.
You have the Mistletoes. This is a cappella sambo appearing at the Festival of the Holidays for the first time in forever. They celebrate R&B Christmas and the spirit of Kwanzaa as they perform classic holiday songs with rhythm and soul at the Pacific Wharf stage at the Palisade. Pacific Wharf stage and the Palisade stage.
Busy people. They're going to be running back and forth.
Then you have the Mariachi Divas, which is a sing-along with this Grammy award-winning group and their signature repertoire of catchy bilingual holiday tunes as they perform at the Pacific Wharf.
Nice.
Then you have Mostly Kosher. I love the name of this one.
It's mostly kosher.
Mostly kosher. Yeah, that doesn't fly with kosher people, though. This lively group celebrates Hanukkah with an uplifting and eclectic musical tapestry that weaves together klezmer, okay, and Latin, jazz, and rock on the stage at the Sonoma Terrace.
Potato, I got a little toy.
Then you got Blue 13 Dance Company. These spirited performers turn up the fun with traditional Indian dances that celebrate Diwali and build a Bollywood-inspired party at the Palisade stage. That Palisade stage is being used a lot.
How does he know? How does he know? Oh, sorry.
Then you have the Holiday Toy Drummers. These drummers will march to their own merry beat and perform precision drills with holiday cheer on the Palisade stage.
Man, you could spend $150, get in the park, and just plant at the Palisade stage. Gig after gig after gig. It's nothing but nonstop entertainment. Oh, there are rides here?
Exactly. Then you have, it's like going to the New York State Fair. Mickey's Happy Holidays. This cheerful seasonal celebration with Mickey and his friends travel through the heart of Disney's California Adventure Park. I'm assuming this is a cavalcade. Encouraging everyone to join in the fun with Disney Pixar characters, all dancing and marching along to the high energy music and merry rhythms of the Holiday of Toy Drummers. That's not at a stage.
It's like Visa. It's everywhere else that you want to be.
Then you have holiday concerts in the evening. Enjoy holiday entertainment for all ages at guess where? The Palisades Stage.
That's right.
Appearing this year are the Suffering Jets, an exciting festival band that rocks the holidays with
the what?
What?
The what?
Suffragettes?
Close. Suffragettes.
That's what I said. Suffragettes. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I said that. Okay.
Keep moving
Replay the tape. Go back. Rewind.
Yeah. Oh, I will. I will.
With their jaw-dropping hits from some of their favorite musical artists, the Fat Cat Swinger,
Hey-o.
the West Coast's Little Big Band, performing swinging selections of holiday tunes presented with a refreshing twist.
God, please let that be a big band made up of nothing but little people. That'd be awesome.
That would be funny.
Gonna play a little drum solo now. All right, thanks, Herb. Oh, that'd be great.
Disney characters, keep your eyes open. You may catch a glimpse of your favorites like Pluto, Chippendale, Clarabelle the Cow, and more, all dressed for the holiday season. And don't forget, Santa's holiday visit. Santa Claus and his joyful elves have transformed Redwood Creek Challenge Trail into a jolly playground of holiday fun.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. All of this is in Disneyland from now until January 9th. And Encanto will take over movie theaters this week, November 24th.
Ooh, they're putting it up against Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Do I go see Encanto or do I watch Hawkeye at home in the comfort of my own home?
You go to the movies during the day, you watch Encanto, you go home and you watch Hawkeye at night.
I would love to if I didn't have this stinking job. Being gainfully employed is really
but
biting
this is on
into
Thanksgiving, John.
No,
it's gonna be
it's Wednesday.
All right, so you wait till Thursday.
It'll be too late then. I want to see the premieres. Anyway. If you like this crazy kooky show and would like to support us, you'd like to subscribe and become a Patreon, you get not one, not two, but 3 extra shows that you can listen to every week, in addition to the show that we were putting on every week for our regular listeners. But you guys also get some extra benefits. You get some cool Disney swag. You get to be part of a family. We do a show specifically for our Patreons at 7 p.m. Eastern time. You guys can hear that show and watch it live, just like you're doing now on the Facebook. But hey, it's a great way to support the show, keep us doing what we're doing, allows us to do some really cool things throughout the year. Again, it doesn't cost a lot to be supportive. At $5, $10, you get the extra shows. There's even a level of support we can get your very own Disney by the Numbers T-shirt club shirt delivered directly to you, and Patreon will even make a way for you to save 10% if you decide to support us all year. Hey, I'm not saying you have to, but if you do, give us a try for a month or two, and if you like it, then stay with us, and if you don't, no harm, no foul. It's not going to hurt our feelings. We just appreciate each and every one of our patrons. We'd love to have you as a supporter as well. So go to DisneyParksPodcast.com/Patreon and sign up today.
All right, sounds good. Don't forget, December 10th is our annual Monorail Christmas Crawl. We are starting at 6 p.m. at the Outer Rim. That is a Friday night. Be there at the Outer Rim. That's the 4th floor of the Contemporary Resort. And we are going to go see all the Christmas trees right there and have some cocktails and some gingerbread and whatever else. All right, John, last week we had a trivia question. What does Linguini call Remy at Ratatouille?
I did not know until I saw the answer here, but he calls him his little chef.
That's right, Little Chef. And the winner chicken dinner goes to Adam. So Adam,
Hey,
it will be in the mail. Hey John, this week's trivia question is this: what was Nemo's mother's name? Nemo had a mother?
yeah, weird. I know about the dad. I thought she was a deadbeat mom. I don't know what happened. Dead meat beat mom.
Dead.
Same.
Dead.
Have you heard that crazy theory about Finding Nemo?
No.
So the theory is after the first scene happens where the all the eggs are attacked, and Nemo's father comes to, and he just has Nemo left. That he's hallucinating.
Oh yeah, I've heard it's a dream.
Yeah, that the whole movie
thing
is him trying to
Yeah.
psychologically process the loss of his family.
Yeah.
That's fascinating theory.
Yeah. So if you know the answer, who is Nemo's mommy? If you know the correct answer, send it to DisneyParksPodcast@gmail.com.
All righty. Well, it's the holiday season, so you know these announcements are going to start coming up. ABC and Disney Parks, not us, the actual Disney Parks, have announced the flurry of stars. Get it, flurry, and magical surprises for the holiday specials. It's the most wonderful time
in the
as ABC and Disney Parks bring the magic of the holidays into our homes with holiday specials hosted from Walt Disney World here in Florida or Disneyland Resort in California. You know what I'd like to see one year? They do these in different parks around the world.
Yes.
It's time, we're a global community.
Yeah.
Everybody celebrates the holidays in Disney parks. Why are we not doing this? Derek Howe. I can never.
Derek Huff.
Thank you. Derek and Julianne Hough and Ariana DeBose host the Wonderful World of Disney Magical Holiday Celebration, which airs Sunday, November 28th from 7 to 9 p.m. Then Derek and Julianne return to host the Disney Parks Magical Christmas Day Parade, doing double duty, I think, from Walt Disney World Resort alongside Freeform's Trevor Jackson and Sherry Cola. That's not Cherry Cola. Sherry Cola is their name, from Disneyland, Saturday, December 25th from 10 a.m. until 12 p.m. That's how I open my gifts. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
So make sure you mark your calendars and watch ABC and stream. And you can actually see these the next day on Hulu, which is great. But, it's after Christmas. So, both holiday specials will sparkle with holiday cheer, offering heartwarming moments and exclusive sneak peeks at what's new around the Disney company. Viewers can look forward to a sneak peek at Star Wars Galaxy Star Cruiser. It's a great time to book your trip. Opening on March 1st of 2022, a trip on board the all-new Disney Wish from the Disney Cruise Line, and special looks at Walt Disney Animation Studios' Encanto and Steven Spielberg's new film, West Side Story. When you're a jet, anyway. As part of the world's most magical celebration commemorating 50 years of the Walt Disney World Resort, every touch of holiday magic will be an extra special iridescent treat. So here's the musical performances for the Wonderful World of Disney Magic, and I finally got to the point in my life where I don't recognize half these people.
I know.
Julianne Hough and Ariana DeBose will sing We Need a Little Christmas, Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, and Holiday Medley.
3 songs.
Three songs. I did not know Julianne could sing.
Yeah, I have. Actually, she sings country, and I have 1 song of her.
Yeah. After Party, AFTRPRTY. I'd like to buy a vowel, Pat. After Party will be singing Christmas Baby Please Come Home, and Winter Wonderland Melody. Jamie Allen will be singing Silent Night. Kristen Chenoweth will be singing Everyone's Waiting for the Man with the Bag and Jingle Bell Rock mashup. Darren Criss will be singing Happy Holidays, the holiday season medley. Brett Eldridge, I'm assuming he's a country guy.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Need to Breathe and Switchfoot will be singing Hometown Christmas. Those two are Christian artists. Nora Jones, hello, will be singing Christmas Calling, Jolly Jones, and Blue Christmas Medley. Gwen Stefani, You Make It Feel Like Christmas, and Jingle Bells. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle. Her tongue will never move.
Yeah.
And then finally, Sebastian Yantara will be singing Dos Oruguitas from Walt Disney Animation Studios Encanto, and We Wish You a Merry Christmas. In addition to the parade, musical performances from Disney Parks' Magical Christmas Day Parade will include the following. The aforementioned Derek and Julianne Hough. Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Jamie Allen will be singing White Christmas. Christian Chenoweth will be singing Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Darren Criss will be singing Christmas Dance. Meg Donnelly, whoever that is, will be singing Jingle Bell Rock.
She's an actor from the Goldbergs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool. Brett Eldridge will also be singing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Nora Jones will be singing Run, Run, Rudolph, Run. Say that 10 times fast. Pentatonics will be singing I Saw Three Ships. And if you could get Pentatonics on your show, why are they only singing one friggin' song? They're Pentatonics, for crying out loud. Gwen Stefani will be rounding it out singing Cheer for the Elves.
Yeah. This does not sound like an exciting show.
You know, you got Pentatonics, you got Kristen Chenoweth, you got Darren Criss, you got Brett Eldridge, you got Nora Jones, you got some amazing talent, and I think there's some clunkers in there. Should be interesting.
So After Party, Jimmy Allen, Darren Criss, Need to Breathe, and the Sebastian dude are the ones that I don't know off that top list. So down at the bottom, it's everybody except for Darren Criss and Jimmy
Darren
Allen.
Criss was on Glee.
Oh.
Darren Criss was
I didn't watch Glee.
Yeah. Yeah, he's made a little bit of a name for himself. He's a great singer.
Good for him.
Good for him.
Good for him. You're doing great. Hey.
Good job, Darren.
Mickey's Toontown at Disneyland Park is the...
Hey.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Doing great. You made it to the Disney Christmas special.
You get a gold star.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry.
We'll send you a Citizens Mickey watch.
Oh! All right, go ahead.
Mickey's Toontown at Disneyland is going to be reimagined with new experiences, more play, and interactivity for young families starting in 2023. We lost ours years ago, so I don't know why they've been holding on to this.
Yeah, what's up with that?
So just in time for Mickey and Minnie's birthday this week, hey, they announced that they're going to lose their homes in Toontown over at Disneyland. Terrific. Mickey, Minnie, got to get out. You can stay, but you can't stay here. You got to go.
Yep.
An ambitious reimagining of Mickey's Toontown in Disneyland Park will debut in early 2023 alongside new attractions, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. This news was shared at the International Association of Amusement Parks and Attractions, and that's called IAPA for those in the know.
Yep.
This was done by our dear friend Josh Damaro.
Thanks, Josh.
Building on the legacy of Mickey's Toontown, Imagineers are working to create some all-new experiences so families and young children can have opportunities to play together inside the Disneyland Park. So this must be like our play pavilion over at Epcot then, if they're going to turn it. Yeah, if they're going to turn it into one of those play places.
All right.
The beloved Mickey's Toontown will transform into a vibrant symphony of sights, sounds, and sensations. Focusing on today's family with young children, Mickey's Toontown will feature a new play experience as well as open grassy places and spaces for everyone to unplug. The land will have landscaping for both spontaneous family play and parental relaxation. So maybe they're getting pee-pee pads like we have.
Pee-pee pads and hammocks, I think, would be
Yeah,
cool.
maybe. Yeah, that's Californian.
Yeah.
Even with a greener and more spacious Mickey's Toontown, the land will offer more play activities and attractions than ever before. From active play to tactile play, new experiences will let children play, slide, spin, splash, touch, listen.
Huh?
What'd you say, Mom?
What? What?
Did you want me to do that, Mom? What? Put that down, Mom? No.
Put it down. It's got COVID on it?
Yeah.
Oh, but I got the jabs.
Well, let me lick it once, and it'll be fun. One of the new areas coming to Mickey's Toontown will be Centunial Park, the first space guests will see when they enter. This is natural space will be anchored by 2 interactive play experiences. At the center of Centunial Park will be a fountain designed for play, which will also become a center icon for Mickey's Toontown. As its base, water tables will invite guests to play with the water, have a sensory experience, and at night, the fountain will be brought to life in a unique spectacular.
Wow.
A nearby dreaming tree will inspire by the tree a young Walt Disney who would daydream under his hometown. Sculpture tree roots will provide an opportunity for children to play, crawl, and explore undaunting topographic. Why are they making it so complicated?
I don't know. Undulating typography is a weird word to put in a Disney post. The children are going to be playing on the undulating typography. Really, bro?
Do the kids care?
Kids
No.
don't care.
No.
Put a tree up. Let them climb it.
Yep. In addition to the reopening in 2023 with new family-friendly and adventurous Mickey Mini Runaway Railway Mickey Toontown will still be the home to beloved characters, including, guess who?
Stitch?
Yes, and Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse and Goofy
Oh,
and
oh.
Donald and more.
Oh, yeah, those guys.
Don't forget, Toontown will close March in 2022 for this new reimagining experience to happen.
So let me get this straight. They're going to close this thing in 2022, and they're going to get it back up in 2023. Yet
Yes.
over at Epcot, years in the making.
Exactly.
Man. All right, so I left this one towards the end, and I created a little extra space, Tony. So if there was a story there, but we've already talked about Christmas. We've got some news about Destination D23. That was kind of the big story for last week. Thanks, baby. So we're going to be talking about the new and returning live entertainment coming to Walt Disney World Resort through the 50th anniversary celebration, which is exciting because there's some new live entertainment and some old returning that I'm very excited about. So Disney revealed the next year they will be bringing back a reimagined version of Finding Nemo the musical. I'm hoping that some of it from the original still is there because like that Crush tune was great.
Yeah.
That's going to be in theater in the wild at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Now we're going to be sharing some additional details with you about this newly updated show, which Disney's calling Finding Nemo, The Big Blue, and Beyond. Beyond. That's right. Disney's new show is set in the timeline of the movie. Say it with me now, kids. Finding Dory. Who called it? That's right. Your boy John called it. When you take a seat in the theater, you'll find yourself in the Marine Life Institute. I wonder if they got Sigourney Weaver to come back and do the voice.
That would be great.
That would be great. As the show begins, we catch up with the fish from Dr. P. Sherman. P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way.
Yep.
P. Sherman's Office and Finding Nemo, who've made their way across the ocean to California. They tell the story of Nemo and how they all got there, incorporating many of the beloved songs and production numbers from the original show. Excellent. The team is hard at work getting Finding Nemo, The Big Blue, and beyond ready to open in 2022. And Disney's looking forward to sharing more with you soon. And our friend and yours, Josh D'Amaro, the chairman of Disney Parks Experiences and Products, announced that Fantasmic will also be returning to Disney's Hollywood Studios in 2022. With this incredible, spectacular reopening next year, it will incorporate an all-new sequence featuring live performers, stunts, special effects, and more.
Interesting.
Maybe they're changing the Pocahontas and putting something else in, because that's the only thing that had stunts in it.
Yeah.
Disney also announced recently that the return of Disney on Broadway concert series will be coming with the 2022 Epcot International Festival of the Arts, which will be happening January 14th through February 21st. Disney then revealed that fantastic lineup of talent who will be performing during the festival. If you want to know, head over to DisneyWorld.com for details so you can start planning your trip. Yeah, we're very excited about that little piece of information.
Yes.
Over at Magic Kingdom Park, Disney's going to be bringing live entertainment back to the Cinderella Castle forecourt stage early next year with a show newly enhanced for the 50th anniversary celebration called Mickey's Magical Friendship Fair.
Okay. So there was a show called Mickey's Friendship Fair.
Uh-huh.
So they've added the word magical to it, and we're calling it a new show?
But was it magical? Now, guaranteed to be magical.
Okay. All right.
Plus,
I'll go back to my videotape, and we'll see how magical.
Plus, they got that trap door now. They can make things appear and disappear much easier.
Okay.
Mickey's Magical Friendship Fair will incorporate favorite scenes from the previous version of the show. There you go, Uncle Tony.
I hate when I'm right.
We want to bring a new show. So why don't we take
one of the shows that we've done 30 years ago?
One of our old shows that we've got everything that we need, and then we'll add Frozen.
Magical to it.
We'll add Frozen. We'll add something from
Encanto, Coco.
Yeah, Coco, Encanto, and
Princess and the Frog.
Something else, yeah, Princess and the Frog. That'll do it. So, like Tony said, we'll be adding sequences inspired by Frozen, Tangled, Princess and the Frog, along with new opening and new finale with Mickey Mouse and his friends in their sparkling iridescent fashions. The show will also include an all-new original song entitled "Where the Magic Feels Like Home." Mickey's Magical Friendship Fair will be a wonderful addition to Disney's entertainment lineup for the 50th anniversary celebration. And since Disney's opened their parks last year, they've been presenting their favorite Disney characters in new ways, such as the cavalcades that travel the parade route in Magic Kingdom Park. These cavalcades have been very popular and will continue to be a part of the park entertainment experience. Because we're still not doing character meet and greets. Just throwing that out there.
And we're still not doing parades.
Mickey's Celebration Cavalcade debuted October 1st as part of the 50th anniversary. And later this winter, Disney will introduce a new cavalcade, the Disney Adventure Friends Cavalcade. Adventure Friends, activate. So it's not Mickey Celebration Cavalcade, it's Disney Adventure Friends Cavalcade. With an exciting lineup of characters all embarking on a great journey through the park, the Disney Adventure Friends Cavalcade will feature the most characters of any cavalcade to date, including, but not limited to, Nick and Judy from Zootopia, Baloo and King Louie from The Jungle Book, Jose Carioca and Panchito from The Three Caballeros, Miguel from Coco, plus Merida, Moana, The Incredibles, and so many more. So you got to know that Mickey and Minnie are going to be there. You got to do that, and you got to have Stitch because he's not represented in the parks anymore. And in early 2022, these cavalcades will be joined by the return of Disney's Festival of Fantasy Parade. Yay!
Why couldn't we get a new one for our 50th? Why did we have to bring back an old parade?
Still new enough to where I can. This vibrant and joyous celebration of Fantasyland brings to the streets of Magic Kingdom dozens of beloved Disney characters and stories, from the Disney Princess Garden to a carnival of color presided over by none other than Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. All of this and more is on the way, adding to new experiences. You're not going to believe this paragraph. Just listen, kids. All of this and more is on the way, adding to the new experiences that debuted with the launch of the Walt Disney World 50th anniversary celebration, including Harmonious, Disney Enchantment, Kite Tales, as well as other returning famous favorites like Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular. So be sure to follow Disney. Check in with us, and as soon as we know more information, we'll share it with you. But that's probably the best news we can hope for. I mean, we're starting to see entertainment come back, which is huge.
Yeah, which means they, I guess, have the capacity, the cast members to do those things,
right? Which
is good.
But the one question I have is Kite Tales.
Kite Tales is horrible.
It's awful.
I haven't heard anybody say anything good about it.
I see more kites crashing videos than I do anything else.
There were less kites crashing at our kite party.
Oh my God.
Than there are at this.
And everybody at that party was non-professional kite people.
That's correct.
All right.
They were just bloggers and idiots.
Well, I wouldn't call our friends idiots.
No.
But, hey, kids, how about a little headline news?
And now, the headline news.
All right, so at Destination D, this past week, they announced this newly revealed Dreamers Point concept art, and they flipped the location. It's now not the front of Spaceship Earth, but it'll be the backside of Spaceship Earth. So
the backside of Spaceship Earth.
The
20th wonder of the world.
Yeah, we think there's a lot of reasons for this. They didn't want to take down or move the fountain that they have in the front to make this Dreamers Point. There was a fountain in the back in that grassy area. I think they'll just put it back in that area where it belonged, which is fine. Disney is to reimagine the west side of downtown Disney. This is in Disneyland, where they are going to demolish the AMC Theater. That's sad that they're going to not have a theater there. So
seems weird, doesn't it? That they're not going to have an AMC Theater at downtown Disney.
Yeah. And for us, it's I think a huge place where everybody goes.
It really is. I mean, it runs an entire stretch of Disney Springs behind the stores. I mean, it's pretty important to us.
Yeah, very important to us. And for locals, we're like, you head out of a park, you can go see a movie. So it's great.
That's right.
Yep. Hey, WDW pass holders we spoke about or paused, and so are ticket sales. So we don't really know the whole. We believe it's capacity things.
Yeah.
Epcot cast members debuted new sustainable costumes made from plastic bottles. Now, when I read this, Epcot stands for Experimental Polyester Costume of Torture. So now it's Experimental Plastic Costume of Torture?
Yeah, apparently.
Did plastic become a breathable material of lately?
I don't think so. I have no idea what they're thinking.
If I went to costuming and they said, well, here, look, this is brand new. You can wear it. It's made out of plastic bottles. I'm like, what? No.
Say what?
I need a breathable material. I have very ginger skin. It needs to be pampered.
Okay.
I'm allergic to plastic. There's
All
it.
right, pal. All right, take a breath. All right, go ahead.
Hey, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind at Epcot is not part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Thank God.
That's why we can have it.
Sort of. Yeah.
Okay. Is that what the Disney lawyers are telling Universal?
No, I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy isn't represented at Universal. That's the thing. I mean, you can't have any X-Men. You can't have any of the big guys, Thor, Iron Man, Spider-Man, Black Widow. Can't have any of those people because they're all at Universal. Guardians of the Galaxy, Doctor Strange. If they can make Adam Warlock big or Black Panther, I mean, yeah. Which is cool. But there's so many great stories of Guardians of the Galaxy. Even not this team of Guardians. But yeah, that's cool. Exciting.
Yeah. There have been height test balloons spotted at Blizzard Beach. So these are normally where they put balloons so they want to check sight lines. So possibly Blizzard Beach may be getting some new attractions.
New DVC resort at Blizzard Beach. Rumor confirmed.
You want to sleep in the snow or play in the snow?
You can wake up in the morning and just slide right into your favorite water park at Disney.
That's right. We got to slide from your room straight to the pool.
But you got to do that sound effect from old Goofy. You got to do that sound effect right there.
Yeah.
Slide right into your favorite water park at Disney. Gorse.
Gorse, Mickey, I'm in the slide.
That's great. Do you think it's an attraction?
Yeah, I think it's an attraction. Yeah.
Last time I saw Sightline...
They did add one to Typhoon Lagoon, remember, a couple of years ago.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. I was going to say... Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so it's time that Blizzard Beach gets a new one.
Yeah. I was going to say the last time I saw Sightline balloons, they were building the tower at the Grandestino Tower over at Coronado Springs. It's been a while.
No, it was the sight balloons that they had where they built the world's largest box.
Truth.
Guardians.
Yeah, that was one of them.
Those were sight balloons.
Yeah, they were. Those were huge.
Yeah.
All right, well, guys, we want to say thank you so much for watching the live show. If you want to join us every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, you can join us live. You can also find us all across the social webs at Disney Parks Podcast. We usually go to Facebook, Instagram, and the YouTube. Come over to our website, which is DisneyParksPodcast.com, where you can find all of our show archives. You can find great blog posts. We've got a great crew of people who are helping us with blog posts. We got a lot of great information there. Also, you can find links to our friends that we support, as well as our partners in crime, Destinations to Travel. If you're planning any kind of vacation, please reach out to our friends at Destinations to Travel. It doesn't cost you anything. They're the best in the business. The best way to get in touch with them is go to DisneyParksPodcast.com/travel. And finally, if you like the show, you want to support the show, you'd like to get some Disney swag as well as some extra content each week, please go to patreon.com/Disney Parks Podcast and sign up. Give it a whirl. Try it for a month or two. And if you don't like it, that's fine. But I bet you're going to love it, just like all of our other Patreons. Other than that, my friends, you good, T? You got anything else you want to throw in there?
Got nothing else.
All right. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. We hope you have a wonderful holiday. We're very grateful for each and every one of you. And as we always say, if we don't see you online, we'll see you in the parks.
The Disney Parks Podcast is not affiliated with the Walt Disney Company. All Disney parks, attractions, lands, shows, event names, etc. are registered trademarks of the Walt Disney Company.